a few days ago, in the aftermath of all the drama with Stephen Colbert's show getting canceled and financial reasons being the actual cause, his show losing $40 million a year, a lot of people were like, well, they're just trying to do everything they can to protect Trump. That's what this is about. They don't want to say anything bad about Trump. And then a few days after that, South Park, it's a $1.5 billion streaming deal with Paramount Plus. Now, just for like full understanding, the South Park rights, they have been like tied up for a while because new stuff was coming out on Paramount, but all of the old episodes, all that stuff was still on HBO Max. So they've been trying to work through that for a while. The creators had been very frustrated with the entire thing. Finally, they got a deal done. And the first thing they do immediately is make fun of Trump. And they made fun of Trump for the Epstein files, for stuff like that. It was a brutal episode, but because this is what they do, Cartman had an entire subplot where, so basically this idea, Trump is president, woke is now dead, and Cartman is like furious, and not furious, he's really sad. He's upset that being woke isn't popular anymore because he loves making fun of those people. He's really upset that NPR got their funding pulled because, in his words, the president of the United States canceled NPR, the funniest show ever, while the lesbians and Jews complain about stuff. And how he's going to miss hearing all the gays and Jews on NPR complaining about a woman getting stoned because she got raped, because that was just funny to him. And it has a whole plotline where he wants to kill himself because everyone says retarded now. It's okay to say gay slurs now. What's the point to life anymore? It was hilarious. Now, I have seen some conservatives who are like, I've always been a big South Park fan, but this is too far. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. This is South Park. Yeah. It is what it always has been. This is South Park. It makes fun of everybody. Are some episodes going to go harder on some than others? Yes. It depends on where kind of culture is in that moment. And usually they're going to push back against different things. That's what they do. And the difference to me between the reason that Paramount, and look, they went after Paramount, they went after CBS, they referenced the Colbert firing, they said that Jesus had to appear here so he didn't get sued, that Trump was just going to sue everybody. The difference between this shit and Colbert, and why Colbert is losing viewers and money and all this stuff, is because it's not funny.
Right.
South Park is funny. And if you are somebody that is just that sensitive and you can't see somebody that you like or vote for, getting roasted for things that are funny, then I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you just don't like comedy. But this is South Park and everybody's talking about it. The worst thing that Trump could do would be to say anything about it or think about fucking suing them for it.
Yes.
Because it would play right into their hands and it would blow up. But I don't know if you got to, I watched the entire episode. It's only 22 minutes, so it's not like it's in the like a big deal, but they had a quick turnaround on this stuff, man.
It's all over social media. So I feel like some people even posted the entire episode on Twitter. But the one clip that that I was like, what the freak is this? Is I guess it was the Trump service announcement where it looked like a real guy. And he's like walking and he's like, Trump will save America. He's like walking in the desert. And for some reason, he takes off all his clothes and he lays down. And while he's laying down, like a little wiener comes out of nowhere and starts talking.
I'm President Donald Trump and I approve this message. Yeah.
Dying, man. I was like, what the heck? He's just laying there on the sand. It's like, man, it was funny.
It was the whole part of the reason that was there. Look, the reason that was there because they were making fun. They were mocking. Paramount Jesus is there contractually forced to, so they don't get sued. And he's like, we have to like do something good for Donald Trump. Like we have to, or else we're going to get sued. They're like, hey, we're South Park. We can do this. We can do a promo for him. And then they did that. Right. I thought it was hilarious. But that to me is what has made South Park for basically 30 years at this point. But it's so funny because you have all these people that are running with this idea that, well, Colbert just got canceled because of Trump. That's why he didn't like that he was saying bad things about him. He didn't like that. That's why. And then you sign a $1.5 billion deal. And the very first thing within days of that comes out absolutely skewers Trump. Like it just, to me, it makes it so laughable that people think that's the reason Colbert was gone and not because he was fucking losing money for them.
Yeah, 100%. 100. And listen, the next episode, they could be making fun of the Democrats, or they'll make fun of Santa Claus, or they'll make fun of religion, or they made fun of Kathleen Kennedy. All the conservatives loved that episode. Like, or they make fun of whatever. That's just, it's what they do. I didn't expect anything. I didn't expect anything less. Like, I didn't see it and go, oh my God, man, this is horrible. Why would they do that? It's what this show does. It's what it's always done. And they didn't care. Remember, they went after Scientology, and like, I think that was the biggest like blowback they ever had, was like, all the Scientologists were so mad and they wanted to sue and all that. And they're like, this is what our show does. Like,
bro, they've had some big blowback over Muslim shit, like big blowback.
Yeah.
They have definitely had it, but I do think that there's portions of people on both sides. Like, there are people that are cheering this on because they went after Trump. The very same people who will get really fucking triggered with like the diversity episode or whatever. To me, you're going to have some of those people on either side where they can't find anything funny if it's poking fun at their side. Like, it's impossible for them. The difference is, to me, this is actually funny. Whereas what we've been seeing from these late night hosts, it is just the same thing for 10 years. And it's not funny. They're doing it to get people to cheer, not to get people to laugh.
Right.
And yeah, to me, South Park is different. And if you thought that, well, Paramount, they're not going to let anybody say anything bad about Trump because of this, obviously, it's not the case. Not the case at all.